Attention, attention. IPOB, one family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, heal it, come on. Yeah.
Say Biafra will not last forever. They say IPOB no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. No, no, no. Biafra will live forever. 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 Ogerugo manige tetanura. The lovers of Biafra. This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. Ogerugo maniga bandits who what make us a giant of Africa. Ada approaching na sugar. Mbogeru ni sina nyama kweno. Hello Lisa Binigwe out of his wisdom, giving us somebody like nnamdi for this our race mission. Biafra will not last forever. They say IPOB no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. Oh no, see you jump our hero, how the fighting never stop. Nnamdi kanu, but no can we stop. We cannot stop. Biafra will live forever. Believe me now.
But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom. We must ensure that in an independent Nigeria, individual citizens throughout the land enjoy liberty, human dignity, and equality under the law. There must be one Nigeria with one constitution and one law for all. Let us therefore, Mr. Chairman, sir, close our ears to the counsel of despair, which says that we cannot here at this conference agree on a constitution.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Those of you watching, welcome to the program. I'm just informing our viewers on Facebook that we are live and direct on Biafra Channel 1. We don't have any time to waste. We're not going to waste time. We're going to go direct to the business of the day, which is making sure the exposition of the beautiful country called Nigeria, making sure that the exposition of the Janjaweed terrorist Nigeria continues. The sound is bad. We are going to take audio, the microphone will respond. Not I don't normally go. Somebody is posting Nigeria flag and stuff like that. Nigeria flag. Yes, the app should be ready tomorrow. The app should be ready tomorrow. Those of you, we have actually exceeded 2,000 testers required for our live streaming app. So by tomorrow, by the grace of God, by tomorrow, I will, when the go ahead is given to me by my tech team, we'll be able to post the link and then you download it for those of you that have subscribed to the channel on Telegram. So tomorrow, by the grace of God, you should be able to have the link to download for the first 2,000 testers of Enter Biafra app. All right. So those of you watching from YouTube, from Facebook, I want you to come over to Enter Biafra Channel 1. That is where this whole thing is happening. When you look here, you see white hair. You see white hair. I know your mate. Look here. You see white hair. May you not be mate. Right, so let us go straight to business. See you on Enter Biafra Channel 1. Thank you very much. All right, we've just informed our people from Facebook, and now we are going straight to business of the day. My people, you are watching live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1, and this is the 26th day of September 2021. 26th day of September 2021, and this is live and direct. Now, we are going to go straight to the point. All of you can agree with me, we have succeeded in destroying the remaining evil entity called Nigeria. And I am going to promise every Biafran watching me today, I'm going to promise you today that now we have gone back to drawing board, and it is going to be, we are going to be very ruthless in this media war, and we are going to be making sure we are trashing anything that stands our way, both big and small. Anything that stands our way, we are going to trash it, and we are going to stay focused. Okay? Having said that, I want you to understand that Nigeria is already gone. Nigeria is completely gone. Let me give you and bring it to you step by step. Have you ever seen where Nigeria finally paying money to people that are not Nigerians to come and protest at the UN? It has never happened. It has never happened. That is for you to understand what we have done. We told you that we are going to bring Biafra from diaspora. Some of you didn't believe it. We told you we are going to bring Biafra from diaspora. You didn't believe it. But I know that from the event coming out from this United Nations General Assembly meeting, you will understand how far we have gone in international community. You will understand that as I speak to you, nobody from Nigeria that is residing anywhere in the world is standing with the country. Unlike before, When you protest for Biafra, you will see people carrying Nigeria flag, countering the protest. We witness it here in Finland. In Finland, in those days, when we protest about Biafra, about the killing of the Igbos in Nigeria, we see counter-protest. We see counter-protest. We see people, we see Nigeria students coming out to do counter-protest. That is not possible anymore. That is not possible because of the heavyweight media awareness we have created. Because of the not just propaganda, but a complete heavyweight media awareness we have created against the Nigeria state, against the evil state of Nigeria. It has made it very possible that you can't see any student, even those that Nigeria is paying their tuition fee. They don't have that gut to come out and protest against protest for Nigeria. As I'm talking to you today, most of the students that are under a scam scholarship by Nigeria State abandoned them. They are in the US, they are in the United Kingdom, they are in other parts of the world. Nigeria State abandoned them, including those who come from the oil producing state. Nigeria State abandoned them. So it is no longer business as usual. Not at all. No business as usual. That is why you cannot, for the first time in the history, for those who say Nigeria cannot divide, Nigeria cannot divide. For the very first time in the history of Nigeria, they are now hiring black Americans, paying them $50 to protest. And not even that they are getting much people, okay? Not that are getting much people, they are not getting much people. They are only looking for 50 people. 50. They can't afford to pay 1,000 people. They can't afford to pay 2,000 people. But look at when Biafra or the Duduwa protest, you see thousands of people everywhere. Nobody is paying them. Nobody is paying them. When Biafra and the Duduwa protest, you see thousands. Nobody paid them. But Nigeria cannot afford 100. They can't afford 100 protesters in America. That is to show you that we have won this war. That is to show you that even the Fulani knows that what they are doing now is a sign of a dying horse. And you know what? We must step up our game. We must be able to put more fire on this media war. We must be able to make sure we set up a new standard so that as they are stepping up into hiring 50 people to protest for $50, and we know that they only put $50. Somebody said they're paying $500. Well, let's even agree that they are paying $50. Now, those of you who will be paid in Nigeria to go and protest for, to stage a pro-government protest, I am asking you today, how much are they paying you? How much? I want you to convert $50 so that you will understand how they treat you. They treat you like animal. And not only that, they put you in a very harsh weather. In that harsh weather, they pay you 500 naira. But in America, they are paying people who protest just $50. Some people say $500. Convert it to naira and you know how much it is. So it is time. Those of you in Nigeria, don't sell your future by engaging on all this kind of frivolous protest against the people, because you will end up killing yourself if you do that. So today, we have come and we are going to start on no election in Anambra State. No election in Anambra State. no election in Anambra State. We have to begin to prepare the mind of our people. We have to begin to prepare the mind of our people. No election in Anambra State. First of all, why do you want to have election in Anambra State? They tell you that, oh, if you don't do this, you listen to me, if you don't do this, this is going to happen. They are going to bring somebody to rule you. Are you ready to go out of Nigeria, or are you ready to continue to play the hide and seek game? Are you ready to go out of Nigeria? If you are ready to go out of Nigeria, we have to reject everything completely. And some people said that Simon Ekpa is contesting election in Finland and is campaigning for no election in Anambra State. Yes, I am contesting election in Finland because Finland is a sane and a democratic society. Nigeria is not a democratic society. So why are you comparing me contesting election in Finland and you that is an evil forest where we want to liberate you? Why should you compare Nigeria and Finland? I contest election here because this place has democratic system, there is human right here, and there is, you know, when you participate in election, people vote you and your vote counts. In Nigeria election, your vote don't count. There is nothing like democracy in Nigeria. And apart from there is no democracy in Nigeria, we are not looking up to Nigeria to effect any referendum. We know it, you know, even though somebody from the northern Nigeria posted something that peaceful separation will benefit everybody. We agree. The peaceful separation and disintegration of Nigeria will benefit everybody. But they don't want a peaceful separation. They don't want a peaceful disintegration of Nigeria. So I have said it several times. Allowing election in Anambra is to renew the evil agreement. Some of you don't understand why we must not allow election in Biafra land. Let them impose somebody if that is what they want to do. Because, you know, the worst is that you participate in election and then after participating in that election, they still impose somebody through Tanko Mohammed from the court. That is the worst. Because by then, it will happen like Imo State. Imo people, they participated in the election. And because of they participated in the election, they went to court. They went to court and they imposed Hope on them. I don't need to tell you the story. So what is it they are going to do that we have not seen? I want you to understand the kind of power you will get at the end of the day if there is no election at all in Biafra land, especially starting from Anambra State, and then you hear them announcing administrator, a military administrator or a police or whatever to come and take over Anambra State. Do you know the implication in international community? Considering the fact that Nigeria already is in a very red alert to United Nations, to America, to EU. Everybody knows the impunity going on in Nigeria under the Fulani control government. So it is not going to be a new thing. Rather, it is going to be something that will favor us. It is going to go down in the history when people, this Fulani Caliphate, impose anybody in Anambra State. Believe me, we are getting close and closer by the day to Biafra. Every day that comes and passes by, we get closer to Biafra. So we must begin to ask, what have Anambra State and other Biafra state done to deserve another election? What have other states in Biafra land done to deserve election? I want to start from Anambra State. What have Anambra done to deserve election? I want to ask you, what is it that made Anambra to deserve election? What? Do you know how much Anambra State is generating every month? Do you know? Do you know? You don't know. Let me tell you. Anambra State is generating over 80 billion. Over 80 billion every month. Over 80 billion. Now, what is that money used for? Have you asked yourself? I said 80 billion every month, Anambra State. That is not what is coming to, that is not what is coming to from the federal government or whatever allocation or all that. No. The revenue Anambra State generate is 80 billion, over 80 billion every month. In that 80 billion, there is no electricity, there is no good road, no good hospital, state or government-owned hospital, no government-owned school, no social amenity, there is no state-sponsored nothing. You don't have road between Enugu and Onitsha. And one thing is that the biggest problem of us, our problem after Fulanis, are the politicians. Now, when you look at the situation of Enugu Onitsha Expressway, you find out that some people will spend 7 hours in Enugu Onitsha Expressway. If you are a leader in Biafra land from the southeast, are you going to be waiting for the federal government to do the road? The answer is no. But you know what? In Anambra State alone, they are making 80 billion. Every month. But in this 80 billion, there is nothing to show for it. Now, in Anambra State, every year, Anambra generates revenue of over 1 trillion naira. 1 trillion. But you know what? There is no road in Anambra State. When you go to the shops, when you go to the market, where this money are being generated, they look like pig farm. They look like where you grow pigs. But they generate 1 trillion, over 1 trillion naira every year. Now, I want you to, this is only for the state, I want you to calculate it for 4 years of each governor. I want you to calculate it for 8 years of each governor. At the end of the day, there is nothing to show for it. Nothing. Nothing to, what I am telling you now is there. You can go and check it. 1 trillion naira every year. And remember, apart from all these other things that are coming in. Now, why do you want that we continue to do election? Election to enrich few individuals. Election that will continue to put you in slavery. Election that, now we see them campaigning. We see them campaigning. They are campaigning everywhere. All of them are campaigning for the election. The money that you didn't see nowhere, the money is coming out now. The money is coming out. And people are going to queue. Now, you know, today, because we have started our normal broadcast today. So irrespective of whatever, if anybody attack me again, I will come heavy on that person, especially the ones that be sponsored by other people. I will come heavily on them. You know, this time around now, we are not sparing anybody. Anybody that we cannot continue to pretend that we should just ignore them. We will not ignore anybody, especially those that are very, very good in carrying fake news and twisting things. We will not ignore them, because when you ignore them, you are giving them the opportunity to strive. We will address them and allow them to be, but we will stay focused. It will not stop us from focusing. There is a difference between being distracted and being focused. You have to address it when it comes. And this time around, I don't spare anybody. Whether you are DOS, you attack me, I will address you. I will address you. I don't look face anymore. It has gone to the point of, keeping silent is very dangerous. So if you are DOS, you attack me, I'm going to address you properly. Like I will trash you properly. So this time around, we have crossed the Rubicon. It is not the time to miss word or do packaging. No. The struggle now is not the time you are going to allow anybody to be an obstacle. We have entered the point of no return. Thank you very much. It is not the time that you will say, hey, leave him. No. Anybody from today that attack me, both on Radio Biafra, anywhere, I will address you. I address you properly because you are not doing good to the struggle. You are attacking the structure. You are attacking the movement. You are destroying the thing Onyendu put in place. So everybody must be guided. Guide how you attack people. Guide how you behave. Guide how you make decisions that affect the struggle. I am not follow. So if you attack me, if you are a DOS or you attack me, anywhere at all, I will come heavily on you. Now, apart from this, if you see anybody that is telling you that election must hold in Anambra State, I want you to ask them to watch the video I'm about to play. Let us go there. Tell them to listen to this. We are going to play this video from beginning to the end.
It means freedom, liberty, fairness, equity, and justice.
In practical terms, these are very good sounding words, but in practical terms, what does Biafra mean?
Confederation.
So, a weak center, very strong regions.
Absolutely.
Have you had a change of mind, therefore, about getting an independent Biafra? Because that's what I seem to be hearing.
No, I'm not changing my mind. No. And even if Biafra means going back to where we were before the white man came.
Okay, so you're not talking about a federation when you say confederation. You're not talking about a federation as part of Nigeria. You're talking about total independence.
Absolutely.
Complete independence. Now, is there anything that can happen that will make you change your mind about this particular direction?
No.
So it is either Biafra or nothing else.
Or death. Yes.
Or death.
That's good.
If push comes to shove,
Yes.
will you go to war?
No, because truth is a far more potent and deadlier weapon than bullets and mortars.
Truth is more far deadliest than bullet. Okay? Truth. This is coming from our leader. And I want to make it as a very point, as a very clear point today. Nothing will change truth from me. I have come to understand that truth is more deadlier than any weapon. Hear it from our leader. Always truth. Always truth. Stand by the truth always. Because truth is only weapon that will destroy. And it doesn't matter how long your lies stay. It doesn't matter. But truth, is it truth? You have to stand by the truth. And the truth we have used to destroy Nigeria. Because of the truth, Nigeria is today hiring people to protest at the UN. It has never happened in the history. Never in the history of Nigeria. Because any country you go, Nigerians are scattered everywhere. And there are always people who are ready to protest with Nigeria flag. But for this time, the first time in the history of Nigeria, they are paying people abroad. They are paying people abroad. They are now paying people in Nigeria and they are now paying people abroad. My brother, do you understand what is happening? I want you to watch. Listen to your leader. And this is our leader. Listen, and he is your leader as well. Listen to him. He said he is going to use truth, which is more deadly than anything, to destroy Nigeria. I want you to listen.
Mind about this particular direction.
No.
So it is either Biafra or nothing else.
Or death.
Or death.
That's correct.
If push comes to shove, will you go to war?
No, because truth is a far more potent and deadlier weapon than bullets and mortars.
So no war. You've ruled out the...
Absolutely no war, no.
Okay.
No war.
Okay.
When I say Biafra order, then I'll keep pushing. Either I am alive, I die in the process, I won't stop. Allow me to repeat, if you don't mind. Had sovereign national conference been convened by the powers that be, where every ethnic national, I said every, I don't care if they're 600, I don't care. Everyone,
all the 500,
everyone together to say, this is all, others can delegate, I don't know, powers to other people to attend on their behalf. Sit down to say, what type of country do we want? Sit down, discuss, agree. I can begin to perhaps submit to your position.
Is it too late?
It is way too late. They've killed too many people. They've ruined too many lives. They've wasted too many souls. How do we bring those people back?
If the federal government, given the agitation that is going on, becomes convinced that, you know what, these people have a point, and it is time to actually address all these issues, and they begin to systematically address some of these issues, would you change your mind?
No, because of the deceptions of the past.
No trust.
No trust. Aburi was there, it was negotiated. Nothing happened. 1968, if I recall. And the confab report, what became of it? How about the 3 R's? Reconciliation, reconstruction, and heaven knows what else. What became of them? Nothing. Calabar Seaport is not working. Can you tell me why it's not working? It's a seaport. Used by the colonial masters. Why is it not working today? How about Iguacha Seaport? Why is it not being used? Why not worry? Why must we allow only Lagos to function as a viable seaport? In England, where I used to live, you had Liverpool, you had this, which is Portsmouth, Southampton, everywhere. You had harbors and ports. So why must you have only one?
I've heard people say these are very valid arguments, and that these are things that are to do with bad governance. So the average Biafran, to use your phrase, or Igbo man in the Igbo, is facing poverty much in the same way that the average guy in Yobe State is facing poverty. And so these are issues of governance. You don't agree with that?
I agree completely.
Okay. So if that is it, why isn't the agitation about tackling the problem, which is ensuring good governance, perhaps starting from locally? Because part of the allegations against you is that you don't confront your political leaders in the East, and you'd like to blame Abuja for everything.
Because the way I would want to solve a problem is not how a Fulani man would want to solve it.
You really believe this is an ethnic thing, and the approach is different?
No, the approach is different. No, it's not ethnic. It is more to do with value system.
Right.
The way you may want to solve a problem could be markedly different from how I do mine.
What is the geographical makeup of Biafra, as far as you are concerned, this Biafra that you want? So, for example, if we're doing a referendum, where will that referendum take place? Is it only the 5? It's okay.
Zone, which is River State, Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, Cross River,
Akwa Ibom?
and Akwa Ibom, of course. Those are the coastal. Basically,
Bayelsa?
Yes. Southeast and South-South without Edo State.
Without Edo State.
That's correct. And then including Igede, Idoma.
Right, the Benues. So the Igalas and part of the Kogi State, right? Nyosom Wike the governor of the governor of Rivers State, made a statement, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, and said, you should not be including Rivers State and the people.
I can't decide for Biafrans. They have to go and vote and convince the whole world that they want Biafra. It's not for there's only one man, one vote.
What if they're not even willing to take part in the referendum? Because I've had people from the South, for example, from Biafra. I've had people from Cross River. I think there's a famous actress, Kate Henshaw, for example, wrote a long piece about why people of the South don't want to be dragged into a place called Biafra. You're saying, regardless of what they say, we want a referendum in those parts?
Because I know the majority of the people want a referendum. I was in Iguacha yesterday.
How do you know?
I was there yesterday. I was in Iguacha yesterday. You call Port Harcourt. I was there yesterday. I should have been there to see what happened.
Now,
they were ready to see me. I'm sure you know that. It's all over the place. They are very happy to see me. I bet Kate Henshaw wouldn't get such reception. Were she to go to
she's a big, popular Nollywood actress. I wouldn't necessarily...
I'm telling you, if I go to her village...
You see that? A lot of questions. The way you want to solve your problem, the word Fulani want to solve the problem is not necessarily how Biafrans will solve their own problem. And it's not necessarily how we are going to solve our own problem. And when they say we need to hold our politicians accountable, yes, but you can't hold politicians accountable in Nigeria. You can't hold politicians accountable in Nigeria. It is not possible. It is not possible. Not possible at all. So the only thing that we need to do now is to make sure we stop election. We stop election. You see, let me tell you. A lot of people don't understand, and it is quite very absurd for somebody to see that somebody like me is contesting election. And some people say, I have been contesting election in this country since 2012. I have been contesting election in Finland since 2012. And since that 2012, I have been serving in different capacity in this country. I have been serving in different capacity since 2012. So I did not start yesterday. I have been serving since 2012 in different capacity. So I did not just come here now because to join IPOB or to agitate for Biafra and I am campaigning for election. I have been contesting election in this country since 2012. Okay? Now, let me also tell you, it is quite absurd that some people will say, he's contesting election in Finland and he's telling you to boycott, to no election in Biafra land. That look at how they are washing your brain. How can you compare? I am contesting. If Biafra come and I want to contest election in Biafra, I will go and contest election in Biafra. But you see, Nigeria, I cannot do it because Nigeria is designed to fail. So anybody that is going to Nigeria to contest election or to do anything in Nigeria is a failure. And I don't want to be a failure. I don't want to be part of anything that is failing. So and apart from that, Nigeria is a failure. How can you go and identify yourself with evil, occultic, and evil forest called Nigeria? Okay, so you cannot just begin to compare that I am contesting election in Finland and I don't want election in Biafra because I want your good. I want that you enjoy what I'm enjoying in Finland at the end of the day. And for you to enjoy what I'm enjoying in Finland, you have to pay price. Because in this Finland, they pay the price. Okay? Do you know that Finland fought war with Russia? Finland fought war. They fought heavy, bloody war with Russia to get independent. So if they have people like you, who parade yourself as Ndibo and the business, do you think if part of you in Finland in those days. They will never get their freedom. They will never get their freedom. Today they will be part of Russia. They will be looking for where to go and apply asylum, just like some of you are doing today. Looking for, when you see opportunity to travel abroad, you sell everything you have. Still, you shout one Nigeria. You see? All of you shouting one Nigeria today, all of you shouting election must hold in Anambra State. Election must hold in Anambra State. If somebody approach you now and say, I have visa for you, you are going to sell everything. You are going to sell everything. Okay? You are going to sell everything. Everything you have. But yet, you hear when you hear us shouting, kill Nigeria before Nigeria kill you. You say, no, you want Nigeria. But you can't stay in Nigeria. You cannot stay in Nigeria. Some of you are in abroad, you can't even protest anymore. Because if you do it, your neighbor, all those Nigerian friends, they will run away from you. Like 4 years ago, I am telling you, in Finland here, if I remember, few years ago, in Finland, we protested. Me, personally, I put money, we printed poster, we printed everything, big poster. We printed big poster to stage protest here. But you know what happened? The students here, Nigeria, they organize themselves and make a counter protest then. Today, you can't see something like that. Today, because almost everybody have tested Fulani. Almost everybody have tested Nigeria. At least either if you did not test it directly, your village have tested it. Okay? And if your village didn't test it, your state have tested it. Some of you, your family have tested it. So it is no longer business as usual. In the past, stage a protest, you will see Nigeria students, they will come. But let us see Nigeria students now. Now you cannot see any Nigeria student now. Because everybody is angry. Everybody is mad. Everybody want to leave Nigeria today, tomorrow. Okay? Now, I am coming again. Remember, no election in Biafra land. No election in Biafra land. That is what we are saying. No election in Biafra land. Because the more you allow election in Biafra land, the more you are renewing the agreement of this evil forest.
Anti-grazing laws and policies are attempts.
This is what you get in a country of over 200 million. Terrorists like this will come and give you order in a land that doesn't belong to them. Are there shouting Nigeria?
Agenda means of livelihood by desperate politicians acting on faulty serving security reports. It is Frederick Bessia in 1801 in his economic sophism who said, when plunder becomes a way of life of a group of men living together in a society, they create for themselves in the course of time.
You can imagine that channel television is airing this man. You can imagine. Channel television is airing this man, giving them audience, promoting them, the propaganda, and making them very relevant in Nigeria project. And some of you don't understand what is going on here. Channel television is just like the politicians who the only interest they have is they want to make money. Only money. Nothing else. They don't care the consequences. They don't care the implication. They don't care the effect of whatever they are doing. But you know what? They are Idika Ume, go and change your phone. If you ask me to refresh, change your phone. So I want you to understand this. These people you see here, the voice is not sounding well. All right, I have to change the How is the voice? How is the sound? Let me ask you, how is the sound? Is the sound okay? Because we don't trust who is coming here these days. I need to ask you people. How is the sound? Is the sound okay? Voice is fine. All right. Better. All right. Everybody, better carry the vote. All of you carry the. Thank you very much. That is how they want to distract us. All those people saying that the sound is not good, they are just here. They don't have nothing else to do other than telling us the sound is not okay. They should go and change their China phone. Chinese phone. Go and change from Chinese phone. Thank you very much. You see, thank you very much. We know the agent of distraction. They come here with their fake phone and they want to distract us. Thank you very much. Let us watch. Right.
System that authorizes it and a moral code that glorifies it. This is a clear case of the current rush to create negative laws against our cultural heritage. Anti-grazing laws and policies are attempts to ban open grazing are nothing but public.
All right, the voice is clear. One moment. Thank you very much. I want you all to understand that Fulani man is Mayete Allah is the one telling you what to do and what not to do in Nigeria. That is very bad. Very bad. Here we go. Sorry.
And corrupt-driven agenda designed by visionless, inept, and desperate politicians to destroy pastoralist means of livelihood. These dangerous and satanic laws must be lead in the board by the National Assembly to safeguard the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as it portends greater danger to the corporate existence of the country. These oppressive laws and hostile policies being enacted by state governors are fundamentally going against the Fulani pastoralist culture, economic interests, and constitutional rights. It is important to note that interstate movement of pastoralists is similar to interstate commerce, which is an exclusive preserve of the legislative powers of the National Assembly under Item 62 of the exclusive legislative list.
Did you see that? That it is in Item 60 whatever of the exclusive list. Oh my God. I hope you understand the meaning of exclusive list. Do you understand the meaning of exclusive list? Do you know what is exclusive list? Exclusive list means that they have been able to put that thing to protect their particular pastoral or whatever movement into the exclusive list. Hey! So which means they are now trying to tell you indirectly that you cannot actually in your state do anything because it is protected under the exclusive list. Okay, I hope you are following. When I told you people that as you are shouting, restructure Nigeria, Fulani have restructured Nigeria. And when they refuse to restructure Nigeria, you are wondering, what is wrong with them? But you were busy chasing money. Your senators was busy looking for allocation of a contract or whatever. They were looking for money. Your governors was ready. They were ready, busy, waiting for Abuja to send national cake. Why Fulani was busy restructuring this country, and they have restructured it. And they continue to restructure it. Okay? Now, did you know that this movement of pastoral or whatever they call them is in this exclusive list? Do you understand? Exclusive list protected under the federal government, which is the National Assembly. So you cannot do anything under Nigeria. Well, you don't have the right to do anything under Nigeria without the approval of the National Assembly and the president. That is what they are telling you now. So what they are trying to tell you now is that you cannot, you don't, as a state governor, you don't have the right to ban open grazing because it is in the exclusive list of section 62 or whatever of the National Assembly. My brother, tomorrow is sit at home. Tomorrow is sit at home. Because this nonsense, if you do not do anything very, very radical, this thing you see here, this is how it, although it has already, they have already succeeded in so many ways. But I'm just telling you today that Nigeria has been restructured and Fulani has continued to restructure Nigeria and you don't know it. You don't know it. Your politicians don't know it. But every day, we continue to listen and hear new things that prove that Nigeria has been restructured and they continue to restructure Nigeria and your politicians don't know. They don't know. Let us listen to him again. Let us listen to him again.
Hostile policies being enacted by state governors are fundamentally going against the Fulani pastoralist culture, economic interests, and constitutional rights. It is important to note that interstate movement of pastoralists is similar to interstate commerce, which is an exclusive preserve of the legislative powers of the National Assembly under item 62 of the exclusive legislative list.
Okay. They are telling you that this movement of pastoralists is the same thing as the movement of commerce, which is also on, in an exclusive list. All right.
To this effect, any action taken by any state assembly that is in conflict with the above section of the 1999 Constitution as amended is null and void and of no effect and of no consequence to the pastoralists.
Okay. Did you see it? They are now telling you, declaring to you, that all the open grazing you ban, your governor ban, is void. Is void. In Nigeria. Okay? They said everything your governor, your National Assembly, your state assembly, everything is void. And that is why they will always come to tell you they have banned open grazing, but still you are seeing cow in your state capital. Nobody is doing anything. Nobody is doing anything. Yet, you are shouting one Nigeria. Yet, you are saying you are chief security officer of the state. Yet, you say you are governor. Yet, you say you are Nigerian. But the Fulani who are not Nigerians are coming to tell you your own law. Reading it. And granting press briefing, press release. And channel television is giving them. And they have come, and do you know what they do? When they come, they wear this thing they wear. It is, do you know what that means? Do you know the reason why they are wearing it? They are promoting their culture in Nigeria. They are telling you that in the next 10 years, if you do not destroy Nigeria, in the next 10 years, everybody will begin to dress like this for you to be recognized. And some of you will say, oh, I want to show Fulani that I don't have problem with them. And then you begin to wear Fulani attire. It happened with Hausa now. It happened with Hausa. You want to wear Fulani attire. You want to wear Fulani attire. Before you know it, you are already taken. You are already taken. You are already taken. I want you also to listen.
These laws do not take into cognizance the sociology, economic of production, climate variation, and other push factors that are inherent in pastoralist movements across ecological zones. It is a common knowledge that Nigerian mode of agricultural practice is still primitive all over the country and are not consistent with global best practices. So,
did you hear that? He said that it is evidence that Nigeria agricultural this thing is still primitive. So they want to continue, he said, because it is primitive, they are enjoying that primitivity in the Nigerian agricultural system. So you cannot come and tell us to do something different because your system in Nigeria is already primitive. Chai! He is telling you that for you to come to say we must stop open grazing, you must be mad. That Nigeria is still enjoying the primitive in agriculture. So why would you come to say we must stop open grazing? Did you listen to that? He said that Nigeria is known for primitive agriculture. So you cannot come now and tell Fulani not to do open grazing because in Nigeria. And you are telling them that if Nigeria is in primitive agriculture, we are changing them. Or them, those who want to change it, that they are changing the primitive. But they say, no, you must remain in primitive because Nigeria is practicing primitive agriculture. So you must not change the primitive. You must not change it. You must not begin to change it for civilization. That it must remain primitive. Listen to him again.
These laws do not take into cognizance the sociology, economic of production, climate variation, and other push factors that are inherent in pastoralist movements across ecological zones. It is a common knowledge that Nigerian mode of agricultural practice is still primitive all over the country and are not consistent with global best practices. So why singling out the pastoralists who have been suffering from cumulative years of neglect in terms of development from both federal, state, and local governments? There is a looming danger and security implications of these satanic laws by the ill-informed governors on national security.
You see, they are now issuing a direct threat using channel television, Arise News, STV, or whatever. They are issuing now threat to constituted authorities in Nigeria. But you know what? And when they issue this threat, they carry it and nobody does anything. Nobody do anything. No? Listen to the threat.
The laws will destroy livestock production and send into poverty millions of people that depend on livestock value chain. The butchers, the transporters, the livestock dealers, the consumers who are used to affordable source of beef and milk are going to be affected. The laws will undermine relative peace and stability currently enjoyed in local communities.
You see, the law will undermine peace enjoyed in local community. What does this tell you? What is it trying to say? Do you know what this man is trying to say? This man is trying to tell you that this nnamdi says satanic law. Yes. The man is trying to tell you that if you ever enact the ban on open grazing, you have invited war. They are going to slaughter. They are going to slaughter your community. They are going to kill you. They are going to deal with your community and all that. They are going to kill you and all that. Yes, I'm having my program now. Yes. What do you want later? But what you can send the link. But you know there is no commotion here. Okay. No. All right. Okay. All right. Sorry, that was a very important call. I have to answer. All right. So somebody say satanic law, you know. So what they are trying to tell you now is that when the, you know, when they go to the community, if you try to enact this law, they are going to come for you, for your community. All right, so we, you know, that if you do this, they are going to come for your community, and you know what it means. They're going to kill, and they're going to kill. So let us listen to him.
Threatening social order. The laws will exacerbate cat rustling in local communities as criminal gangs and state-sponsored vigilantes like Amotekun and other state-sponsored gangs to be rustling our cattle.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He is now addressing a state, you know, a state-sponsored vigilante as gangs. State created Amotekun that is, you know, covered and protected by laws. He called them gangs. So they don't even recognize anything anybody does, okay? They don't recognize it because they own Nigeria, according to them. So they are addressing Amotekun as gangs. I want you to understand what is going on here. For you, if you do not join hand to destroy Nigeria, Nigeria will destroy you. Look at this man who is originally not a Nigerian, telling you, dictating to you that the security outfit you put by, you know, protecting them, even under the state law, they are criminal gangs. And only Fulanis are not criminals. Only Fulani. Amotekun is a criminal gang. You hear it from him now. Tomorrow, sit at home. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, sit at home. We said we are tightening it a little bit to add it one day. You have to, for you to be able to stay 1 month, sit at home. If they don't bring Onyendu, our leader, to court, you have to start practicing it now. No? Start to practice it now. So that Oman Bugaka, start to practice it now. Let us add 1 more day to this voluntary sit at home, so that it will touch where it pains them. Because we need something to be done, so that these people will know how serious we are. And our demand is not to bring Onyendu to court. Our demand is to release him. That was the initial demand, and we stand on that. To release him, transfer him from this DSS to a better place where he can look after himself, and then from there, we take it up to a different level.
The laws will lead to a serious humanitarian crisis as families will be destabilized, market and economic life will be disrupted.
Did you see that? It will lead to a serious humanitarian crisis. This is a direct threat. This is a direct threat against indigenous people in Nigeria. And this threat is going to be carried out in Jos, in Plateau State. They are going to carry it in Zafara. They are going to carry it in Middle Belt. They are going to carry it in Yoruba land. They are going to carry it in Biafra land. You see and hear Fulani man threatening Nigerians that this law is going to bring a very serious humanitarian crisis. How will humanitarian crisis come? How will this law bring a humanitarian crisis? It is going to bring a humanitarian crisis by the time they kill. By the time they kill, they will send you to IDP camp. When they send you to IDP camp, like they did to people in Benue State, what does that mean? It means humanitarian crisis. Those are, if in case you don't understand, this is a direct threat. But tomorrow now, they will say IPOB is threatening. They will say Manekma is issuing a threat. They will say, but you see a threat of national security threat. Threatening the life of children, life of women, life of men and young men of indigenous people of Nigeria. Threatening, and nobody is doing anything. No DSS. And because after this threat, they have carried attack, and I will continue to carry that threat, carry this attack, this threatening here. He said, If this thing is not done, if the governors do not drop this thing, it is going to bring a very serious humanitarian crisis. And I'm explaining to you now what he meant by this humanitarian crisis. What he meant is that they are going to send you to IDP camp. For those who survive, for those who is going to survive their attack, you will end up in IDP camp. And when you end up in IDP camp, it becomes a humanitarian crisis. I want you to also watch and listen.
Laws will exacerbate cattle rustling in local communities as criminal gangs and state-sponsored vigilantes like Awotekun and other state-sponsored gangs to be rustling our cattle. The laws will lead to a serious humanitarian crisis as families will be destabilized, market and economic livelihood will be disrupted. The laws will lead to massive cross-border migration that will create further security challenges for the country.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He said that the laws will create further cross-border migrating that will create serious problem for the country. I'm going to analyze this again. I want you people to pay attention to the threat this guy was issuing here. He said, if you ban open grazing, they are going to bring more fighters. They are going to bring more terrorists. They are going to import them. And what he meant here by importing them is that it's going to create a cross-border migration crisis. My people, do you people understand what is going on here? You don't know. You don't know, but nnamdi Kanu is in DSS. They arrested him. But somebody is here, is threatening the whole country that the governor of the southern Nigeria, since you have enacted this law, we are going to make sure we have a cross-border migration problem that is capable of bringing the country down. Because what he meant is that they are going to now bring fighters. And they will make sure that the fighters are entering Nigeria with arms and ammunition. In addition to the one that have already entered. Let us listen to it again, because I want to be explaining this thing in a very, in a way that you will understand what this man said here.
Be rustling our cattle. The laws will lead to a serious humanitarian crisis as families will be destabilized, market and economic livelihood will be disrupted. The laws will lead to massive cross-border migration that will create further security challenges for the country.
You see, I want you to ask yourself, how does enacting a ban on open grazing create a cross-border migration that will cause a very serious problem to the country? The sound. All right, let us fresh. Right, here we go. So I want you to ask yourself, how does enacting ban on open grazing, okay, create a cross-border migration crisis that is capable of destabilizing the country? What he meant here is that if you enact this open grazing, ban on open grazing, they are going to ask all other terrorists from everywhere to enter Nigeria. That is called the cross-border. When they cross and enter Nigeria, it becomes cross-border migration. And then how that cross-border migration is going to cause problem is that when they enter, they are not entering to come and graze their cattle. They are entering with AK-47 machine guns to come and kill. And when they start killing, it is now creating a crisis. It is now creating humanitarian crisis that those of you surviving it will find yourself in IDP. That is if your governor even have the thing to do IDP camp, because not every governor have this IDP. Some people are living, some people have been chased out of they go to their relative or somewhere, to stay. Nobody care for them. And when you go to the place they call IDP camp, I have shown the video of the one from Benue State. There is nothing to write home about. There's shit there, they make shit there and everything there. Right there in the IDP camp. There is no roof, no nothing. When they fall, it beat all of them. Okay? So this man is threatening Nigeria, issuing threat on national security. Nobody have arrested him. Nobody have questioned him. Nobody have invited him because this threat now, after issuing this threat, he is going to carry out that threat. And nobody is arresting him. Nobody will arrest him. I know that some of you must have watched this video, but you see, I am going to analyze this video again because you know today I'm just coming back, so it is not going to be as smooth as you used to be. So from tomorrow, I will now bring this video for the second time, and I'm going to analyze it to bring everything he said here. Because now you know, and you know my nose and my nose is leaking because our weather is changing, so it's affecting my performance and all that. So if by tomorrow my nose is not good, I will hold the video. I will hold this particular video until when I get when I'm normal and my nose is not bleeding again. All right, but let's listen to him.
Our prayers. The National Assembly and Mr. President intervene and stop the foreign attempts by some state governors to criminalize our means of livelihood of cattle rearing through enacting of satanic and obnoxious laws. They call anti-grazing laws, which I call antichrist.
Antichrist.
Targeted at Fulani pastoralists. The federal government should create a ministry for livestock and fisheries as obtainable in many African countries. Nigerians
look at them.
Strategies in responding to changes of climate change as it affects livestock production, not negative laws. Government should take an inventory of all existing grazing reserves, traditional grazing areas, transhumance corridors, major stock routes, and fully develop at least one grazing reserve in each senatorial zone in line with the recommendation of the Interministerial Committee on Livestock Development in Nigeria 2015, the report of Presidential Committee on Pastoralism and Insecurity 2014, and the Livestock Transformation Program. The existing African Union and ECOWAS protocols, regulations of pastoralists and transhumans should be domesticated and proper documentation and implementation strategies put in place to check illegal migrations into the country. Government should incorporate pasture development in the implementation of the green wall, in combating the certification and preservation of small water bodies.
Remember also, when we are talking about illegal migration, remember, when we are talking about illegal migration, we are not talking about Ghana. We are not talking about Ghanaians migrating to Nigeria. We are not talking about Cameroonians migrating to Nigeria. We are not talking about people from Gambia migrating to Nigeria. We're not talking about Burkina Faso. People from Burkina Faso migrating to Nigeria. We're not talking about Cotonou people, Benin Republic, migrating to Nigeria. We're not talking about any particular country, you know, any people, a citizen from any particular country within Africa migrating to Nigeria. We are talking about Fulani. We are talking about herdsmen, terrorist herdsmen. Okay? And when they are coming, you don't tell them you don't say they are from Ghana. They are from Mauritania. They are Fulani terrorists. That is the nation. The name of their nation is Fulani. That is and another one is pastoralist or whatever they call them. You know, nomadic. That is who they are. But today, this has been making the wave for decades. But today, they want to now discover Nigeria. you know, as Mungo Park discovered River Niger. River Niger was there. Nobody was seeing it. Nobody was seeing River Niger until Mungo Park entered Nigeria, came to Onitsha, came to Anambra, today of Anambra, he saw River Niger. Nobody was seeing it. Nobody, no Biafra saw River Niger. River Niger was there in the spirit until Mogopak came. As Mogopak came now, Mogopak entered and Mogopak was standing there and he did, river! And the river appeared. And everybody began to see River Niger. So from that day, River Niger became visible to every person in the eastern region of Nigeria. That was how Mungo Park discovered River Niger. Otherwise, why would you say somebody discovered a river that is in your land? Have you asked yourself a question? No. That was how the River Niger was discovered. River Niger, just like that, it was discovered. So from there, it entered a history book that when you are in primary school, they ask you in exam who discovered River Niger. You will see A, Azikiwe, B, Awolowo, C, Mungo Park. If you do not know anything at all, that Mungo Park, even if you fail, all the exam, you must not fail who discovered River Niger. That is how senseless they want to make you to be. Okay? Senseless. And this thing was being taught in primary school. In primary school in Nigeria. I don't know whether it is in the north too, but at least I know that in the eastern part of Nigeria, it was in the exam. In social, I think is in social studies. Who discovered River Niger? Mungo Park. Okay, Mungo Park. Somebody entered my land, saw a very big river, and he said that he has discovered this river. Nobody knows this river. He has discovered it. And our people accepted that he discovered the river, and they even start to teach it to students, to pupils, to small children, convincing them, brainwashing them that somebody came and discovered river. Honestly, I can't comprehend this. It is too much. It is too much. No, honestly. This is too much. Hi. We have seen this in this life. This is too much. That is how they want to improvise. They want to enslave everybody. Make you look like a animal. You see? And they put it as exam test, as a test. Who discovered River Niger? Mungo Park. And nobody is asked. We don't even know how this whole thing happened. Nobody is asking question. How did Mungo Park discover River Niger? Nobody is asking question. How did Mungo Park discover River Niger? But I think I have just given. Yes, thank you. Who discovered Babbage? I believe I've just given a very good scenario of what transpired. That he came there, he came there, and there was no river, and then all of a sudden the river appeared, and he was the only man who saw when the river appeared. And then he said, Mungo Park saw the river. River Niger was covered by everything, by land. And then immediately Mungo Park entered there, the river appeared. And they say, oh, Mungo Park, you discovered this river. Or the ego. Nobody questioned whoever that is selling this narrative. Because there is motive. There is something that is behind the narrative of Mungo Park discovering River Niger. Nobody has ever questioned it. What is the motive? The motive is what we can see today. To create inferiority complex to make you a lesser human, to make you think that you cannot, you cannot develop any original thinking of your own. It makes you to be in fact, it makes you. Now, I want to tell you who discovered the river in the north. Who discovered Kanjidan? Kanjidan is a river. Have you ever had? Let me tell you, Kanjidan is a dam. Is it a dam or a river? I don't know. It's a dam probably, where they claim they generate electricity. Now, have you ever had anywhere in the Nigeria history book where they said Lord Lugard discovered Kanjidan or Frederick, whatever, or somebody who were part of those, discovered Kanjidan? Kanjidan. You don't. Is only River Niger the river in Nigeria? I am asking you. No, because there is a motive. There is a motive, a very, very ulterior motive in this whole history. Because River Niger is not the only river in Nigeria. So why is this River Niger so important? The River Niger stretches from all the way from that, however, as that map, the map of Nigeria you see today, River Niger stretch and go all the way to the sea. Okay? Now, what is so important in this River Niger that it is only that one that what is the name again? Mungo Park have to discover. River Benue. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, who discovered River Benue? I am asking you because I that one I don't know. Please, who discovered River Benue? Who discovered River Benue? He didn't discover River Benue. No, you must. Yeah, we have to ask them. We have to. Christopher who? Columbus. Please be serious. This one said, I want to learn. I want to learn because I don't know. Please, who discovered River Benue? This one check me pipe low. Someone teach me in school that discover what older than him. And I believe if not for please, Moses discovered the Red Sea. No. Mongo Benue. No, we need to start. We need to specifically look at. We need to start asking questions. Who discovered River Benue? Why is it that it is only River Niger, the Bongo Park is discovered? My brother, and I tell you, this guy really uses us. Do you know? No, I want to tell you something today that you don't know before. I want to tell you. Thank you very much, Anthony. Anthony, great. Thank you very much for this super chat, Anthony, great. Nigeria is a fraud. It must come to an end. No, you see, I want everybody, you see, everything is for a proposal. You see this Mungo Park discovering River Niger. You don't know what it did to our mental, to our psyche, you know. You don't know the damage it did to us. It makes you, the primary purpose of Mungo Park discovering River Niger is to make you feel inferior. Is to make you feel inferior. You can imagine a child, a kid of 7 years, 8 years, in primary school, they are teaching you that somebody discovered River Niger. Okay? And they are telling you the history of the person who discovered River Niger. And the person came all the way from the United Kingdom, Britain, you know, to discover River Niger. Do you know what it does to your mental state as a kid? Thank you very much, Masitanko Mohammed. Discover it. Ayama Kuduru, thank you for your super chat. No, I want you people to see. It was not. It was not just. This is not ordinary. This is very serious. It is one of the most absurd things I have ever had in my life. Okay, what is the motive? What is the motive of teaching the Biafra children? Biafra children. What is the motive of teaching Biafra children that Mungo Park discovered the River Niger? That is one thing I want to know. I want to know. But, you know, not Azikiwe. Nobody discovered River Benue. Nobody discovered all other rivers in Nigeria. Only the River Niger that Mungo Park discovered. But, you know, one person doesn't know it all. Who knows? Maybe during that time they were teaching us that Mungo Park discovered River Niger. Maybe they were teaching Benue people, the Middle Belt people, the person that discovered River Benue. Who knows? It can be possible. So we need to ask question. Is there any Middle Belt person here, any Benue person here, who can tell us how they teach them who discovered River Benue? Because it will be very interesting to know whether they teach you the same thing they teach us, because this River Niger is really something. Everybody knows River Niger and know who discovered it, but we don't know who discovered River Benue. And not only River Benue, there are a lot of river in Nigeria. It is only in the east. Only in the east they want to impart inferiority complex on our Biafra children. And that it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. So I am giving everybody, but if Biafra come, we go change them. Okay, you discovered the River Niger. Somebody is already, our brother here is already changing it too. All those nonsense will be changed. All those nonsense will be changed in Biafra. Believe me, we cannot allow those nonsense to be in the history. How can Mungo Park come to our land to discover River Niger? Why other rivers were there and nobody discovered them? So I want you to understand that it was for a purpose, a very devilish and evil purpose, which is to inject inferiority complex on the children of the Eastern Nigeria, so that they will feel inferior as they grow up. Because they know that we are brainy people. They know that we are smart people. They know that we don't look face. So for them to make you to feel inferior, they said Mungo Park discovered the River Niger. So that at least you will be wondering as a child from the Eastern Nigeria, you'll be wondering, but what are all our people doing? Because in those days, what are all our people doing that they could not discover this river? Why did the man come from London to discover the River Niger? Okay? So it means that nobody ever saw this river in this whole Eastern Nigeria, only these white men. And what they are trying to tell you is that white men they are the superior because they come to see what you don't see. They could not manufacture aeroplane in Nigeria. They could not manufacture something in Nigeria so in order for them to just look for something, the man look at what is the name again, Mungo Park, in order to just look for something to make sure the memory live in these children. He said, River Niger. I discovered River Niger. So, and you must be saying this and let it go in history. That Mungo Park is discovered. And our Mumu teachers, our Mumu government, of course, the government of Fulani, they helped to sell this narrative that somebody came and discovered River Niger. I was watching a video, one video like that. Somebody in America, somebody entered the car, you know. Somebody saw a car parked, and he tried to open the car, and the car opened because the owner didn't lock the car. The owner was around there, so he opened the car and entered the car, and was doing like this. Ooh, and the owner was very surprised, like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? So he went to the guy and asked the guy to leave his car. The guy said, "Leave your car?" He said, "Yes, this is my car." The guy told that man that, "I'm sorry, this is no longer your car. I have just discovered this car." I have just discovered this car. The guy thought he was joking. The guy said, "What are you saying? He said, get out of my car." He said, No. I have just discovered this car." Are you not aware that you didn't hear what I'm saying? I said, I have just discovered this car. That is what is happening. How can you enter somebody's property? You enter somebody's land, enter property, and then you begin to tell the person you have discovered this thing now. So the guy now, the guy in the car begin to give example of America that they discovered this one, they discovered that one. So he have just discovered this car now, and he must live here. Oh, that was very funny. That was very funny. You discover car. So, and if you look at it, why not? Why not? Since you can enter Biafra land, since you can enter southeast, the eastern region of Nigeria, and then tell us you discover Mongo Park, you discover River Niger. You know. But if they do it in your own country, you don't take it. If you park your car and somebody came there and say, this is car, oh my God, I discovered this car. You'll be running mad. That what is wrong? Are you crazy? Get out of my car. Get out of my car. But you are doing it to people. You did it in Africa and continue to do it in Africa. Today we are asking for freedom. You say it is better to be one in Nigeria. But how can we be one with people who talk like this? How can we be one with people who threaten us with terror and kill our children without remorse? How can we be one? How can we keep quiet as you continue to push us to stay with people who are terrorists? So how are we going to stay like that? But anytime we say it, you say no. The Britain will say no. You are better one. You better stay one. You are going to make good. You are going to make this. But in your own country, in Great Britain, you are divided into 4 or 5. I'm not mistaken. You are divided. That is why you are called United Kingdom. Kingdom that are divided. You have what you are practicing in the United Kingdom is like a confederation. Confederation. London on its own, Wales on its own, and all that. But when you come to Africa, you are telling us you discovered Nigeria. You are telling us you gave us independence. You are telling us we must live together, like animals. And different police. Thank you very much. And different police. And when believe me, this whole Nigeria thing, you people will see how it will end. You will see how it will end. We are going to take we will take this freedom by force at the end of the day. Go and mark it. You see that war, we will fight it, and it is going to be very brutal. Go and mark it. Let them not give us freedom. Let them not give us this freedom. You have seen that Biafra has given birth to a very, very bad agitators. And I am one of them. I'm not hiding it. I am one of them. you see this particular freedom, we are going to fight it at the end of the day. Just continue to pretend. The more you delay this freedom of Biafra, the more you are, the more you are poisoning our mind. The more we are going to be ruthless at the end of the day. So continue to project one Nigeria. Continue. Everybody will see how it will end. You are going to see how it will end. I will address this video tomorrow. I will address the video tomorrow. Because, I want to be in my best before, so that because there are a lot of things this man said here that need to be trashed and need to be opened. We need to, pieces it, bit by bit, for everybody to understand the content of this particular press release. Very important. The threat here is too much. And it is not something we should just look over or analyze it just vaguely or briefly and let it go. No, we have to bring out every threat in this particular speech for Nigerians to understand, for the Southeast governors, for the South governors, for the Southern Nigeria governors to understand that they are threatening us and they are going to carry out that threat because they have done it in the past, they have done it before, they're going to do it again. Okay? Now, I want to also show you something. One moment. Moment.
Nigeria can never displace the Fulanis. All these ethnic parts cannot work in Nigeria anymore. Not even religious. Either we sit down and iron things out peacefully, or we suffer, then we come and do what we are supposed to do. Just sit down and iron out things. Even Boko Haram, we have reliable information. Many of their leaders, many, Nigeria can never displace the Fulanis. All these ethnic parts cannot work in Nigeria anymore. Not even religious. Either we sit down and iron things out peacefully, or we suffer, then we come and do what we are supposed to do. Just sit down and iron out things. Even Boko Haram, we have reliable information. Many of their leaders, many, are ready to drop down their weapons. Power is shared according to your size, not according to your power, capability, or resources you control. There are some.
Did you hear that? Cut your shoes or your coat according to your size, not according to your capability or resources you control. Who was he referring to? He was referring to you. Resources you control. Which resources is he controlling? He's talking about? He's talking about the Southern Nigeria resources. He said, the time to kill you is not about the resources you control. But this man is working freely. He is dishing out speeches, press release. All Nigerian media are flooding to him. Everybody is listening to him. He is selling the narrative of the caliphate and all that. Did you see what he said? He said, if we do not do what they want us to do, we are going to suffer. And after we suffer, we will come back to do that which they want us to do. And I am telling him this evening, he should wait. He should wait. Because Biafra has given birth to a new generation. And this generation will end the reign of terror. That is my message to this man. Tell him that those that starved between the 1967 to 1970, that have given birth to children. And this generation of Biafra has come. And we are going to end the reign of their terror. I told some of the people I was discussing with about Biafra, I told them, the world, those who agree with Israel, you need another Israel in Africa. You need another Israel in Africa. To be able to maintain the global peace, you need another Israel in Africa that will sustain, maintain, defend, and fight terrorism. And that nation is called Biafra. Biafra should be a new Israel in Africa. Inasmuch as you do not like terrorism and the havoc they cause, insecurity they bring, loss of life, properties. Now the Sahel region of Africa, there is a serious upsurge of terrorists, and there is need to stop them before they spread and find a safe haven in Nigeria. There is a need to stop them. The only country that will stop them will be Biafra, Oduduwa, and Bazonia. And so we need a new Israel in Africa. For you to be part of this global peace, anywhere you find yourself, you need to support the disintegration of Nigeria to bring lasting peace in Africa and by extension in other parts of the world. When Nigeria is disintegrated, the interests of the terrorists will be disintegrated. You have thrown them off balance by your participation in making sure that Nigeria is disintegrated. You have contributed in saving the future of our upcoming and unborn generation. On this note, I say thank you very much for watching this evening, because we still have this nose bleeding and all that. We will not spend much time, and this program is going to end in less than 2 hours of program. This is 1 hour 45 minutes, and this is enough for today. Remember, we are back, and next week we will continue our diplomatic war. We will continue our diplomatic approach from here in Finland and from other parts of the world where we are making moves. This coming week, I will be submitting documents, I will be submitting fact, evidences, and communication about Biafra to the Prime Minister of Finland. I will also, by doing so, I will go further to submit document on Biafra, communication on Biafra to a member of the Parliament of Finland. And as that is done, I will also update Biafra people, the progress we are making, communication as they come, because what we are trying to do is not just about communicating the government of Finland. We are also, in that regard, creating awareness. The awareness is being created and taken to a different level. So the level that we are going now is a level that we ought to have been last year, but because of the COVID-19, we are not able to have this thing done. So, but because COVID-19, the situation is getting better, and by this week we entered today, we are going to make sure that this communication will be passed and presented to the different representatives and the government of Finland from the Prime Minister office. That is going to be done, and I will keep Biafrans updated. See you tomorrow, And may God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Amazonia. May God bless IPOB worldwide. May God bless nnamdi Kanu. May God bless ESN. May God bless Sunday Igboho. May God bless all of you that is supporting this movement. Those of you who are out to be used as a tool to destabilize whatever we are doing, may God change your heart, and so you come back to track. And like you all know, I will not be a part of those that will be follow. It does not matter who you are. It does not matter your position in the struggle. If I suspect that you are not representing the best interest of this struggle, I will not have anything to do with you. I will do my part with those I feel that I am in line with. It doesn't matter. I don't look face. So I will do it to the best of my ability and to the best of my knowledge. With your prayers, we are going to move mountain before our leader is released. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Good night.